Hello and welcome to a Lepin bootleg of Star Wars Poe Dameron's Black X-Wing. Pretty cool colored X-Wing, to be honest. And box is directly copied from the original set, plus a little plastic handle on the side, and you can actually reseal the box. Well done! Sorry, Lego, always gonna take a mickey out of your bad boxes. They can't be resealed. And on the side here, of course, you have a 1x1 picture of a figure there and some other figures, but poor BB-8 has been cut because of that plastic handlebar being punched into the box right there. And on the back here is again the exact copy of the official box, apart from replacing Lego with Lepin, Lockping, and no ALUs there, so can't really say that word at all. Literally impossible. And with all these bootlegs, there's a cardboard tray inside holding everything, pretty much. I've got a lot of these red laser bolts there. All here, we get a total of 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 2 spare. A giraffe-shaped brick separator that does actually work. Extra chair. 2 1x4 grey pieces, a few black single pieces, red stud, 2 extra rubber bands here, so I might actually use these rubber bands. In the original Lego X-Wing, the X-Foils work by having rubber bands tying the wings together with a little plastic piece pushing it up and down. And of course a sticker sheet, just like the official stuff, so sticker sheet seems okay. So here's the instruction manual, just like the Troop Transport one. Again, it's a copy of the official Lego one. That even includes the little numbered bags that you would normally get in the normal Lego booklet. Here's the back there. No parts guide, anything, no adverts or any other thing, just a random back. And does go all the way up to the features section of the instruction manual. And this booklet is easy enough to understand because it's based on the official one. However, just like the Troop Transport instruction booklet, the print color is all over the place. Some pages are darker, some pages are lighter. I think overall it's a little bit darker. This one is fared a bit better than the Troop Transport one, but I can tell in this video right now that the Troop Transport one was very hard to tell between the colors. The only good thing is because it's a clone of the official Lego one, so they use all different colored pieces that they should have used just like the official Lego one. So I was able to tell the correct pieces from there and find all the pieces quite easily. Since this isn't that big of a set, and so it'd be quite easy to spot a few red pieces out of all the black and orange pieces, so that's fine. But so yeah, this instruction was printed slightly better than the Troop Transport. The Troop Transport one colors were so bad. I can tell you right now, with the Lepin Ninjago Air Temple, the instruction booklet was horrible. Colors were all over the place. It was far too dark, and because that set was a lot bigger, it was very hard for me. In the end, I did finish building everything, but I still messed up a few of the colors. So at the end, there's a few pieces that are obviously the wrong color because I couldn't tell what color it was in the instruction booklet. Anyway, back to this set. So inside here, just like the Troop Transport one, all the weapons are attached to these plastic grids that you just pop out yourself. Not too hard, but that's how they originally come in. So you got a short blaster, rifle blaster, you have a short medium rifle blaster, so short, medium, long, as well as this little bar tube thing right here. I've got a little bar tube pipe thing there. You have the little ladder that they used to get onto the X-Wing. Just a little ladder. You have the little Troop Transport vehicle thing. You also seen in New Hope. I guess you can plug all the other guns onto this. What's that shaking noise? What's shaking? Oh yeah, inside here. Yeah, some extra studs in there for blasting. I guess BB-8 will sit on the back as well. Speaking of BB-8, here he is. Yeah, for bootleg it's printed okay actually. Not too shabby at all. Yeah, just feels kind of a little bit simplified, but from what I can tell, it's actually a pretty decent clone. I actually kind of like this. This is decent. That's a good BB-8. Good boy. I think it's a boy. But not so much with the minifigures. He's okay because he's an alien, I guess. So, he's definitely a little bit different. Now, I don't have the official thing to compare him to, but since the box is an identical copy of the print on the official box, that I can tell that the face is missing so much detail. If I take his helmet off, he does not have any back face. Man, it's the back of the body. But yeah, without the official thing to compare him to, he looks okay. He looks decent enough to be a background extra. But when you do have the official one to compare to, he's kind of horrible. Next we have the Resistance X-Wing fighter, and they do not have transparent plastic for the helmets. But the blast shoots down. How can I see it? How can I defend myself? How can I see anything? Oh, I messed that quote up. Luke Skywalker. But yeah, no white, just white plastic there. His face is all wrong as well. No back face. And the coloring, I can tell you right now on the print on the torso, the white, and the coloring just feels very cheap. Does have silver on him. The print details are okay on the figure, but the paint just feels very lacking in color. Feels very cheap. Just not that nice. Same goes with Poe Dameron. He has his black visor down. Can't see a thing. It's supposed to be yellow, but then the boxes, yeah, his print's quite different as well. And his helmet's stuck. There he is. Face is kinda accurate, but very rough. Very rough indeed on both sides. Yeah, at least has both head prints, but yeah, very rough. If these helmets did have the transparent pieces intact, I might not be so harsh to the set, but since they don't, I'm going to be quite harsh because that's a huge no-no. Speaking of huge no-nos, here's the X-Wing, and it feels very heavy, like it's supposed to be. It's very hefty, like a very hefty set, very big, a lot bigger than what it's supposed to be, I guess, in terms of scale and stuff, but you know, it's still okay. But here's one big no-no. The door doesn't shut, so he can't fly into space. I'm sorry. I don't know why it doesn't shut. It seems to be in a decent enough shape, but just doesn't want to shut. So yeah. Oopsies. The X-Force function does work. Instead of one rubber band, they use two on each wing, on each side. I think the official one has a blue one. These use kind of like creamy, transparent color ones. You see right there. So that's actually an improvement. Like, why have obviously blue rubber bands? So yeah. And if you use all four rubber bands, it's tight enough. If you just use the two, it's a bit loose. But you know, it's working. See, works just fine. That one didn't close all the way. It's weird. So yeah, and as with the troop transport, the 4 laser firing mechanism, the spring-loaded fire mechanisms on each wing, doesn't quite work. It just doesn't really want to fire. And this can come down here. Let me just see if I can land him. Well, front legs don't work. Too loose. Too loose. This doesn't want to stay. Nope, bye. It comes down. So, yeah, I'm just going to put BB-8 in there and see how, yeah, fits fine. So, yeah, the building process of this set, just like the Troops Transport, was fun enough. Wasn't too annoying. Nothing's too soft, nothing's too hard. And you see this whole thing is not falling apart. So the clutch with the minifigures and the actual pieces feel just fine. And the figures actually all feel like they come from the factory where Shin-Yon makes their bricks, and the figures feel like something that Shin-Yon might have done in the past, with the printing quality of maybe Lee quality. Not really consistent. The overall design is the same, but they're missing a lot of color, a lot of details, and just overall just not that nice. Now the price for this thing was about $198, which is a lot cheaper compared to the official one, but I don't know, if you can get these characters, these figures from other bootleg brands that actually look decent, then you might want to pick this set up. But as is right now, I can't really... The X-Wing is fun enough, and if you already have the official X-Wing, you just want a few backup ones to go in the back for display or whatever, then by all means pick this up. Or if you really can't afford the official one, this one's still okay. But that's the thing, it's just okay. The price that this is going for, and because the quality of this doesn't make it seem exciting, it just feels a bit iffy, which is kind of annoying. There are things to like about it, but I mean, you know, just on display it does look pretty nice, but I can't shut this door, and the leg doesn't stay up. None of these firing mechanisms really work, and the minifigures, which is the highlight of a lot of these sets, just aren't good enough. If I just got these minifigures from my 8-pack, I wouldn't really recommend it either. I'd probably just chuck them away. Hi, that's just annoying, Lepin. You're rushing in, you're copying all these sets very quickly, but I think you might have rushed it a little bit too quickly, because just like the Troop Transport one, there's a lot of things missing. Just to make it good. Still, if the price is good enough for you, then you might want to check this out. It's not a bad toy by any means, but compared to the original Lego, it's so far away from it. And you know, the minifigures were good. I'd highly recommend this, because the ship itself is not too bad. I just damn it. Subscribe, suggest, and comment below, and of course, take care and have a nice day. Bye bye.